Hello everybody, my name is Pyrac, and in today's video, as you can see, we are back with some more Monster Hunter Wilds. Once again, going to continue on with the talisman grind, this time specifically for my bow, and the talismans were after basically any of the shot talismans, so normal shot, tetrad shot, special ammo shot, any of those three, and we'll be pretty much golden. Let's go jump into some SOS, because it's by far the easiest way to just find 9-star quests and get them done. Also, a lot more shenanigans happen in them. This time, we immediately got into our first quest, which is very rare for me because it usually takes like 2-3 minutes, let alone the very first quest I sign up to. But it's got a tempered Gormagala and a tempered Mizutsune. Make sure I'm going over to my host, which is down there. But looks like we got another bow user in here. Maybe I can learn something from them, but possibly not, just because, you know, it's a bow or bow gun you just shoot. There's not really a whole lot you can learn, unfortunately, in that regard. There's just more openings, like learning openings, same as you would with any other weapon. People are in a lot of danger. Okay. That was such a weird juke. There. Didn't even get me. It's alright. Oh, thank you. I haven't actually had to dodge that in a long time, actually. Beautiful. Should go towards him, because it works out on the... Is there a mind's eye for bow? I don't think there is, right? Ooh, okay. I might not be able to shoot in between that one. That's good to know. Because it looked like... Yeah, it looks like bow is terrible at this matchup. Unless there is like a specific spot that's really, really good to aim at. But unless he's looking at me, I can't really attack too much here. Maybe the tail's a good option? Possibly? I don't know. Doesn't seem like the greatest matchup just in that sense. Unless I can put Mind's Eye on the bow, and I've just never looked at it. That might be a thing. Where I can just like hit bad hit zones and it should do good damage. The tail is not in fact a weak point. I feel like I'm doing nothing this hunt. Kinda wish I had another weapon, but that's alright. We'll make do as best we can. Still try and land damage, of course. There. Bang bang. Bang bang. Yeah, the other bow user's just sitting in front of him, so I think that is the only spot. Maybe the wings? No, okay. They're also really bad. I can't see what he's doing. Okay, he did his nuke. Or, like, big scary attack, at least. Oh, was that? Was the left arm a good spot? Did I see that right? Oh, okay, so we can aim for his left arm then. That's good to know. This is going to be a lot easier to hit that than the other one. Than his face, obviously, because that's the other spot to aim for. That's fine. Maybe? It was weak for a bit there. Like, I was hitting 30s-ish. Also, that means that weakness exploit on bow with this lad is a horrible idea. Because you can't force, like, hit the hit zone that you want and actually do decent damage with it. But that's okay. Okay, trample. Good thing we got that evade extender. Leaving? Oh, just a breath attack. Fly, juke. Yep. Good thing I've perfect blocked that one a few times. Nope. Okay, he didn't hit me. I feel like we're tickling him here. Another weapon would definitely be ideal. Just because can't get any considerable damage on him. So maybe we avoid gore hunts with bow. At least in multiplayer. I feel like I am literally tickling him. The matchup doesn't seem bad. It's just only tickling him is going to prolong this quite a lot. Oh, okay. I dodged in case it wasn't me. Thank you. Okay, the tail's not too bad, but it's still not a weak spot, so half my skills on this build are not working. But that's alright. Well, actually, I guess if we make weak points, then it works. Gives me something to shoot at. I just gotta hope that no one breaks it early with a focus attack. Even though I think that's exactly what just happened. Oh! Maybe Dragon Pierce is decent on this lad then. Because, I'm not gonna be able to like good hit zone all too much without it. Okay, I dodged in case it did hit me, but it shouldn't. That's fine. Yeah, this seems like a very solid matchup if he's actually like only looking at you. He missed me. It's not at me, so I don't have to worry about the follow-up. Okay, trample. There. Thank you, sir. Beautiful. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Yeah, I really think this bow is, like, extremely strong. I seem to say that every single time, but getting coating back is so invaluable. Because it also just works with everything else, too. Because you get one full set of coating back as well as it from doing the perfect dodge anyway. So you get that, you get your stamina back, you get coatings back on your current one. It's insanely useful. Although, I imagine it probably doesn't have the same oomph as Elemental, for example. Or maybe Elemental's not even good yet. It might be like the other games, for example, where Element's really strong later on. But not so great early. Okay, I'm just trying to hit his face as best I can, to be honest. I don't want to have to put a coating on, but we're gonna do it. Oops. That was a terrible combo. Okay, he's leaving. Get some more damage. Yeah, the matchup seems completely fine with Bo, though. I just wish he would only look at me so I could actually hit his face. Because otherwise, it was that spot on his arm and focus attacks are basically it. At least from what I've seen, he does a slam. Oh, that's unfortunate for me. But it works out. So, none of that. And also, again, it works in like a very safe playstyle as well. Because you can, like, essentially dodge and then shot power shot, and it's safe to do. As long as you're not committing to absolute power shots, it's pretty safe. Or if you do that. I don't actually know if that was Sonic Barrier. I think it was active. But it looked like I still got knocked down, which Sonic Barrier would normally like give you a Rocksteady effect. Where you don't get like flinched or toppled. Okay, I don't want to fight him over there. I'm just gonna wait. But yeah, I should definitely have either a different weapon for Gore, or I guess Element might work as well, because maybe he has really good Element hit zones. But otherwise, the range hit zones seem so bad here. Was it the... Oh, okay, it's his armor powered up. That's what it is. So that's why we lost damage earlier. Or why we had damage earlier and then lost it. Okay. That's cute. If only I had the coating active. Beautiful. Give me that free damage. The arm might actually take more, to be honest. Beautiful. He's doing the slam off at this time. Is it both arms? It is both. Kind of? Kind of tell I haven't played bow in ages because I just never fought Gore Magala with it. Okay, that's fine. Is it both arms? It's like a weird spot where it is, but at the same time it's not. Or maybe it's only from the backside, like it's his claws. I don't know. Rambling on like crazy, but I'm just trying to figure it out. Because I want to be able to help kill him a little bit quicker. I'm so glad that didn't hit me, because I was relatively in a spot that it might. Okay. Gonna go for this wound. I can't hit it at the right angle to actually get the actual weakness exploit active. Okay. Also gotta remember off that I can't shoot in between if it's actually at me. Because I don't think I have enough time. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, thanks, connection error. No. Okay, I guess we're in for a very long hunt here. Because, like I said, I don't really deal... Ah. I usually block that. Or just roll out of the way. But I obviously went for a, slam. Slam. Obviously went to dodge it instead. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go do something else. Sucks that I DC'd. And apparently we shouldn't fight Gore with bow. At least if we're not using any other weapon at all. In multiplayer, because his hit zones are egregious. For range, seemingly. That was gross. It just felt like we were tickling him the entire fight. So, maybe stay away from Gore. At least in multiplayer, with bow. What about Lagiacrus? It's probably full by now, because it took too long. We got into a Lagiacrus quest instead. There's been a lot of hunting horn users. I guess, since horns... I feel like it's pretty strong. So a lot more people are actually playing it, which is good. And actively playing it at that too, because I was worried with the whole double weapon thing. The people were just going to throw hunting horn on as a buff weapon and then never play it. I'm glad that hasn't really happened. People are actually using it. I guess I'll get a sneak attack. It's not sunbreak or anything where they get buffs from it. This lad's on his face, isn't it? There. Oh. Has my salvation arrived? Is that what someone said? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's his face. This shouldn't be too bad then. Oh, divine protection. Do like that on bow. That's a very nice safety net for sure. I hope he doesn't go against what I said earlier. Was just waiting to buff people. Like, he's gonna put the weapon away once he gets the buffs out, at least, is what I mean. Hopefully he doesn't. Bite. Sweep. Yep. Could tell it was after him, so I just obviously dodge. Oh, in range already. Interesting. They're going for a tail cut. Very interesting, because his tail is generally pretty sturdy, and I think you need Mind's Eye to deal good damage to it in the first place. So, it's very interesting. No. Okay. That's the same attack 3 times in a row. You're gonna do a 4th? Hey, he didn't. Let's go. Okay. Try to get in front of him. So I would like to hit his face as best as I can. Oh, that's not a great start, but that's alright. It's completely fine as long as they don't bail. Bite, bite. Yep. Thank you for the stamina, sir. If I dodge back there, it's probably the best way to go about punishing the follow-ups. So I'm going to do that as best I can. Should spread start so I can get ammo. Maybe in multiplayer as well, it's a good idea to do tracer shot. So I don't have to... Oh, I was too early there, but it still worked. So I don't have to worry about, like, repositioning to his face, for example. It is this, right? No, no, no. This one? There we go. The 1, 2, 3. Just so, yeah, I don't have to try and follow his head in multiplayer. Not gonna lie, I thought the hitbox was when he's landed and slid on the way over to you, but I guess that makes sense. I genuinely thought it was only when he gets there, it's a hitbox. So I was waiting to dodge. Yep, ranged weapon could not reach him in the slightest from back there. Which is fine. That did a lot of that did so much damage. That was like 1,100, unless like the numbers overlapped with each other. Kind of like a powder mantle thing. If not, that did a disgusting amount of damage. A lot of damage for free. Just for hitting a wound. It's just hugging this wall. It's not a good spot to fight. He's gonna do it thrice, isn't he? No? Okay, he's not full charge then. Oh, maybe that's why it did good damage. Because it like broke him out of the supercharged state. That might be why. Oh, nope. Okay, it's on the way over. Yeah. I can't believe that caught me soft guard. I felt like the attack literally was how I said, where it only like gets bad from the landing is when you gotta dodge, not earlier on when he's actually traveling to you. But that's alright. Oh god, get away. Because yeah, otherwise I would have just dodged early. Obviously. We want to get this, because it's if it goes for a splish splash, we can drop the rock on top of him, which should be lovely. Sweeping ball. Okay. And attack twice in a row. He's coming back. Wasn't sure how far he was going. Bite sweep. Thank you. I'm starting to realize with a lot of these monsters, with ranged at least, if they don't look at you, you're not going to deal damage. Which is fine. Obviously, carry the other weapon with you. But, definitely makes you feel a little bit useless. Because you could have brought something else and just hit away at a good melee spot and it would be fine. Or again, maybe I'm supposed to be using Tracer Shot religiously in multiplayer. That took my Tracer, didn't it? It certainly did. Okay. Because yeah, obviously it tracks relatively well when it's on his face. Or when it's on the monster in general. Just not that far apparently. That's fine. Yeah, like this, for example. I don't know. I also can't recall if it's worth using Tracer and the like close at the same time. I don't think it was. I don't know. But I think that was only because you couldn't really keep the coding active at the same time. So it's just better to do coding alone. At least that's what I remember from my testing ages ago. Back in the open beta of the game, it seems to be doing close-ish damage to the coding with the Tracer on. That and the slam has a hitbox on the way over. You know, okay, that's not gonna to the right. Not gonna be a decent spot for it to track to, unfortunately. Only 1-2. Nice, it's on his noggin now. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't feel worth it in the slightest. Because even with close coding on a bad spot, it probably does more. It still does more. To the left. See? It does the same damage as the Tracer was. Which kind of sucks. Uh-oh. Obviously it was, like, on top of his body. It was gonna hit me there. Still got a few coding. Fine. Yeah, I feel like it's just not worth using Tracer at all. Even in this regard. Unless you're, like, entirely struggling to shoot at them at all. But I'm definitely not. I'm just not able to hit a good spot at all. Which is a completely different problem. Because they're not looking at me. Which is fine. Because it's multiplayer. Thank you. Yeah, probably just have to toughen it up. Or toughen up in general. Just shoot generally at the body. Instead of good hit zones if it's like monster with garbage hit zone. Okay, I must have just tried to land the focus attack way too late earlier. Because it is supposed to completely disrupt and pretty much topple or short topple monsters when that happens. Is there one under me? Yes. Okay. Just did the same attack twice. At least he's not full charged anymore. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna... I don't know. It feels like it's a dramatically better weapon to just play solo. With a large chunk of these. Because I'm not able to hit anything good to actually help kill it. Relatively fast, at least. Which is fine. Maybe I'll just do more solo hunts with bow instead. But this is more interesting than me just slaughtering the monster. At least in my opinion. Because something bad can happen. A lot more often. Yeah, I need to do spread shot a lot more. Get stamina. Okay. Oh, it's a full healing horn by the looks. It just gave us like 3 different heals. I'm learning a good bit about bow though. With certain monsters it just feels awful in multiplayer because you can't hit any good hit zones. Again, unless Mind's Eye does exist for ranged, but I honestly can't remember if that was ever a thing. Maybe it is. I don't know. It probably is. I'm just cuckoo. Or again, just use Dragon Piercer on these kinds of matchups, which means I need to put it in the build instead of normal shot essentially. Which is fine. Easily can change that because it's the same cost on the weapon basically to change it back. Probably a good idea. Or have a second Steve bow that has special ammo on it instead. So I can swap to that if the monster has crappy hit zones. Just Dragon Pierce through them. So I can at least deal relatively good damage. It did finish, right? Okay, it did. I was like, what's going on? Haven't seen it from a different angle ever. That was weird. Oh, no. Uh-oh. This isn't great. I wish I had a dust. Yeah. That feels bad, man. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to make a special ammo bow or go read Mind's Eye, see if it works on ranged weapons, because just feel useless damage-wise if there's no good hit zone to hit apart from its face. Because obviously the monster needs to look at me to do that, and Tracer's not worth it in the slightest. Well, everybody, that's the unpredictable nature of SOS, I guess. Went and made a second Seregios bow and gave it special ammo boost instead, so if those occasions happen again where the monster is just absolutely terrible to fight with bow, I can just swap to the other one and Dragon Pierce through them on the normal openings I would get anyway. And yeah, just keep that bow on instead. As always, if you guys enjoyed that, consider subscribing as I post pretty regular Monster Hunter content. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.